grab the phone like I ain't been doing.
It's hot. I ain't gonna lie. I've been debating whether or not if I should start back content or not. I've been wanting to start back content, but it's been a mean 4 years, and I ain't gonna lie to you, it kind of feel a bit weird being in front of a camera again. But hold up. I know the very last video that I posted, well, that wasn't game related, because I tried the gaming. I ain't gonna lie to you, I love gaming, but I tried it and I wasn't really seeing much progress from it. But like back in middle school, like I said, like 4 years ago, like when I actually was vlogging and I actually took it kind of somewhat serious, I seen somewhat progress in it. Like I know I posted 3 videos and I had like 90-something subscribers and I had like 200-something views. I know that ain't very much, but for a person that posted 3 videos and for me to have 97 subscribers at that time, hey, you can't tell me nothing. But yeah, like I've been saying, I've been debating whether or not I should pick up, you know, my content again, you know, vlogging, since I tried the game, and like I said, they weren't really going so well. But I've been debating about whether I should start back content or not. But basically what this video is gonna be about is how I got arrested at the age of 19. Also, I changed a little bit. I changed from if y'all see from my last videos that I posted, which was 4 years ago, like I said, back in middle school, I look different. I probably look different. I know I probably sound different. I got a car now. 19, I'm tripping. I'm gonna basically be telling y'all how I got arrested at the age of 18. But, you know, I ain't gonna, okay, so how it all started off was me and, hold up. How it all started off was me and my friend group, right? I ain't gonna say their names because I don't know if they want their names in the video. I don't know if they want to be in the video or not, but they probably don't, because they don't know I'm making this video. But I ain't gonna say their names. But basically, me and my big friend group, one day we all decided to go fishing. And the place that we went fishing at, this one homeboy in particular, he said he been fishing there his whole life, and he said like he was good with the old owners, which I believe him, because they've been fishing there for I don't know how long. So, and I fished there a few times myself, and I wouldn't have had no trouble. But basically, we all decided to go fishing. So me, and I'm gonna make their names be. Like I was saying, we all decided to go fishing, and I'm not gonna get their real names, like I said. So we're gonna call them Troy, Liam, Leo, Jack, and Z. It's 5 of us, including me, so it's 6. So before we even get there, it's me, Troy, and Liam. We in the car together. I'm in the back. Liam driving and Troy in the passenger. So we was in there riding. And before we even get there, we see people like doing like construction work beside the place where we finna go, like before we finna walk in, you know. So we see people doing construction. I'm like in my head, I'm like, hey bro, you sure that we like good like to go in? It's people doing construction, and we'll be just like, nah, we'll be alright. So I'm like, cool, we'll be alright. I mean, we got permission from the people, but like I said, we ain't knew that it was new owners, so we thought we were still good, right? So we go in, we park the cars, and then we begin our little journey. We visited this first pond. We ain't catch nothing. The only thing I caught was a bass, about a little small bass, maybe about this big. It wasn't nothing. And I know I ain't going enough, and like, bro, it was nothing. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm stinky. I just want to catch fish at this point. So it was a little pond for maybe like a good 10 minutes, and then we decided to walk. We walked probably maybe about half a mile to the next. No, it wasn't a half a mile. I'll take that back. Oh no, but it was a good little bit. Like it was a good little bit away. So we decided to go to the next pond. We went there. We was fishing for a little bit. We ain't catch nothing at all. So we went to the third pond. By the time we went to the third pond, now mind you, when we first get into the pond, Z, he wasn't there yet. So it was just me, Liam, Troy, Jack, and Leo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure his name was Leo. And Leo. So we all go to the first pond, and we sitting there and we fishing. We weren't catching nothing at all. So we move on to the next pond. We visit maybe like 2 or 3 ponds. So we visited the next pond, and we went to this pond. We ain't catching nothing at all either. I'm pretty sure we ain't catching nothing at that pond either. But we sitting there fishing around maybe for like a good 20-something minutes, and then out of nowhere, Z texted Troy. He was like, where y'all at? I'm finna, like, basically he was like, where y'all at? I'm finna pull up. And he pulled up, and I'm guessing when he pulled up, the people that were doing construction, like the ones that doing construction, I'm pretty sure they seen him walk in, and I think they might have called somebody, or either the owner saw or something like that. Like the new owner must have saw or something, and I guess they must have called somebody. I think that they called the police, and we visit like at least a good 3 or 4 ponds. Like I said, we didn't really catch nothing. But so we was finna head back because we was finna go to another pond, or like another little lake or something. Like we was finna go to another pond, and Z had just made it, but he was on the so mind you, he on the other side. So like we on one side of the pond, and he way around the other side. So we was finna go meet up with him and walk with him, you know, and find another fishing spot that we can go to. And all of a sudden, Troy is on the phone with Z, trying to tell him, like, Z was trying to tell Troy and us where he was at so we can meet up with him. And we was walking around, and all of a sudden, we walking back to our cars, and we see somebody. But mind you, Troy on the phone with Z the whole time. And we was like, and Troy was like, wait, so, where y'all, no, Z was like, where y'all at? And we was like, we heading back to the car. So we was like, we heading back to the car. And then, mind you, as we walking, we see a person maybe like 200 feet ahead of us. Like we could see, like we knew it was a person, but at the time we knew it was an officer. So me, Troy, Liam, and Jack, we was all off and head back to the car. And Troy was on the phone with Z the whole time. And mind you, like we see a person ahead of us, like 200-something feet, and we thinking it was Z. But at the time, we ain't knew that he was around the pond. We just knew that he was coming. So we thought that we was looking at him the whole time. And mind you, Troy was on the phone with Z the whole time. He was like they was in there talking. I can't remember how I got brought up. But we thought basically we thought we seen Z. But when Z was on the phone, he was like, no, it ain't. I'm behind y'all. And we was like behind us, and the person that we seen in front of us was an officer, but like I said, we didn't know. The first thing I said was run, but we ran because of like we ain't knew why we ran. Really, I don't know. But I just seen a person, and I just said run, so we took off running. And mind you, the whole time we running, this officer is chasing us down the whole time, yelling. Like we heard him yelling, but we ain't hear him yelling saying he was the police. We just saw a person. I just said took off running. So we all took off running. And we meet up with Z. And he was like, basically, why y'all running? And we was like, hold up. I was saying. But we in the car. It's me, Troy, and Liam. Liam driving, right? So we threw all our fishing stuff inside of the car. And mind you, we knew we seen somebody, and we knew he was chasing us, so we checked it, they going down. We thought outside the car, and we drove we got on down. We swerved off. We made it out, and by the time we made it to the house, and we was looking for the rest of them. We was looking for Z, Jack, and Leo. We was looking for them, and all of a sudden we see them. Like we see like them get pulled over at Dollar General. So mind you, we go to the Dollar General. We sitting there listening to everything they talking about. They got them in handcuffs. They got them on the ground. It wasn't good. I ain't gonna lie to you. But we was sitting there listening to the things they were saying, and they was basically saying like, if they don't tell them who the other 3 people was, because they said they knew they saw 3 more people, and Leah was like, Leah was solid. Leah was like, we don't know them guys. They was there when we got there. And we didn't listen to the whole thing. So we go in Dollar General and we come back out, cause we trying to think of a game plan, like we trying to think of something to do. And we hear them say, we come back out and we hear them tell Z Jack and Leo that they're gonna hit with federal charges. The police, if they didn't tell them who the other 3 people was, I don't know why I'm stuttering so much. I guess I'm nervous. But we heard that. So we got out the car. So we got back out the car. And we basically turned ourselves in. That's basically how we got caught. Mind you, on top of that, they had license plates too, but we didn't know that. They ran our plates. So they was gonna find us regardless of whether we did or didn't. And we turned ourselves in, and the officer, he was so mad. Like his face was red. He was so mad. He was like, "Oh, y'all 3." Well, no, basically, we came over there at first, and we didn't tell him it was us at first. We just came over there and we was talking to him a little bit, and then we basically told him it was us, and he was like, "Oh, it is? Bring 3 more handcuffs." So they got 3 more handcuffs, and they put us in the back of the cop car. And me and Troy, we in the back seat together. We in there hot, sweating. I'm talking about, we was in there more like this. I was like this. It was so uncomfortable. Like, this is my first time being inside handcuffs. Like, we back there, hot, sweating. It was horrible. I ain't gonna lie to you. It wasn't. It definitely wasn't comfortable. But yeah, they put us in handcuffs, and then they took us to the jailhouse. And mind you, I didn't know you go behind the jailhouse, but they took us behind the jailhouse, and they was getting our photos and everything. But good thing, all the charges and everything wasn't serious. The only thing we got hit was trespassing with fishing, because we told them basically that we was good with the old owners, and we ain't knew that the new we ain't knew that they had new owners. So all the charges and everything got dropped. Like, it wasn't really nothing serious. But that's basically how I got arrested at the age of 18. Crazy, right? I'm trying to make sure I ain't skipping on any details. I think that's really it. Like, I know I got a few more details, but I ain't gonna say those just because, I don't want to say too much. But it wasn't that really serious. Well, it was, some of them was, it was kind of serious. But I ain't gonna say those. But basically, yeah, that's basically how I got arrested at the age of 18.